Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hope everyone's well. I want to welcome you to a virtual signing day, probably a most unique situation that any of you will be in. Um, I thank you for being here. I congratulate you on your successes, your ability to persevere, your ability to have passion for your sport and your commitment to that sport. And we're really here to honor you. And you can see we have multiple participants here from the school district, your coaches, family members. If I'm missing anyone, I apologize, but we have a lot of people on this Zoom. It's an opportunity. We have some alumni here today, which are some very honored guests of ours that we thank them for coming and being a part of this, really to celebrate you. We sort of have a game plan for this evening, so I'd like to just go down that briefly. A few housekeeping notes. Shay will kind of run the Zoom. So what we'd ask is if everybody could keep muted until it's sort of, we'll let you know your opportunity to speak. And then also, we'd like to see your smiling faces. So if you can put your phone on the start video, we can see you. And that way we can sort of see everyone. Now you have some options up top. You can see speaker view, which I don't recommend while I'm talking. There's a white background and a light above my head, so there are no CV sunglasses for you to hand out, so I don't want the glare. Coach Kirby knows what I'm talking about. But we do recommend that you have it on the gallery view so that you can see everyone that's on the call. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to Shay. She's going to introduce a few of our alumni guests that would like to say a few words to you. Again, I thank them for being a part of this call and still being part of our CV family. So Shay, take it away.
All right, Mr. Gavlik, can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. All right, good. Guys, I am so incredibly proud of everyone on this call. I know how hard all of you have worked to get to where you are today. And this is a very, very special group of young men and women here tonight. And I'm super proud we could do this for all of you. With that being said, we do have 3 alumni joining us tonight. And you guys are about to enter into a pretty special group of CV alumni. We have some alumni doing some pretty amazing stuff with their lives. And we have just 3 of them here tonight to just kind of give you some advice about the next step. And to encourage you the best that they know how. So first up tonight is CV alumni Christian Kuntz. He's a 2012 grad of Chartiers Valley. While he was here, he is a WPIL champion in basketball and a state runner-up. He went to Duquesne University. And in 2016, his senior year, he was a second-team All-American, Stats FCS All-American. He was a finalist for the Buck Buchanan Award. He was NEC Defensive Player of the Year, first team All Northeast Conference, and most recently, he was just named to the all-time NEC Football Mount Rushmore. He has since been a part of a couple NFL teams and spent a year in the XFL. And currently, he is home. He's part of the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. So Christian, if you can unmute and share some advice with our class, we would appreciate it.
Yep. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Well, thanks, Shay. I just want to congratulate you guys. I know it's a big day. NLI, I'm kind of jealous. I never actually signed a national letter of intent, but you guys should be proud of yourselves. So I'm proud of you guys. You just put Chartiers Valley on the map, and that just means a lot, like just where you come from. And like everyone knows, all the high schools around here, especially for me, I went to Duquesne's, and I know Tyler can speak the same. He went to Pitt, and everyone kind of knows the high schools. So it makes us proud, the alumni that you guys are representing, going to play college sports. And that's a huge achievement. You should thank your parents for everything they've done throughout the years. I know that I didn't really realize it at that time, but now looking back, like all the practices, everything, the injuries I've been through, just all the times that they've been there for me. And I know everyone else can say the same. So they're a big part of this as well. Some advice for you guys. you probably heard it a bunch, just like time management when you get to college. Like if you're going on an away trip or doing something on a weekend for your sport and you have assignments due that following Monday, like just try to get that done before you go into the weekend and play your respected sport or whatever you're doing. I mean, that'll allow you to have more fun in college and be able to focus on working on your craft, whatever sport that may be. Like I know Duquesne had study hall hours and I took full advantage of those hours. I actually love those hours because that kept you on schedule. Like make sure you're getting in a routine, getting in a schedule, just getting your work done, because it's easy to fall behind in college with work. Because like these other professors, like you'll be in one class and these professors really don't care that you have other assignments due in other class. They'll just throw them all in 1 week and you might get crushed, and you'll be happy that you got some stuff done previously and were able to like manage that time. Secondly, just something that I kind of, I don't know, not live by, but just like when I train and do everything, like you want to be the pusher, not the pushy. And what I mean by that is like, even like in life in general, like you never want to have someone be like, oh, we got to push that kid, we got to push that girl to be a little bit better, a little bit. Like you want to be already maxing out and pushing yourself to the highest standards that you can get to, whether that's in school or in the weight room, on the field, whatever. Every sprint, like you should be pushing yourself. You shouldn't have someone be telling you, oh, hey, push a little harder, come on, one more rep, or do this, do that. Like you should be maxing out yourself and like really pushing yourself to be the best version of who you are. And that would just be my advice to you guys. And like I said, I appreciate you guys having me on. I'm honored and I'm very proud of everyone. I know I don't know majority of you, but just the fact that we're both Chartiers Valley alum, we played college sports, that means a lot. So keep working hard. And if anyone has any questions or anything that comes up, like you grab my number from Shay, shoot me a text, doesn't matter. I'll be here if you need me. So I appreciate it and congrats on everything.
Thanks, Christian. That advice is great. Next up is Abby Collins. Abby is a 2017 CV graduate. She was a 4-year letter winner while at CV, 2-year captain of women's basketball, and a 4-year letter winner on the track and field team. After graduation, Abby went to Grove City, where she competed with the track and field program there. Abby was a jumper, and from 2018 to 2020, she was runner-up in long jump and triple jump and top 8 in pole vault at the President's Athletic Conference Indoor and Outdoor Championships. Before COVID cut her senior year short, she had qualified for the All-Atlantic Region Track and Field Conference Championships in New York, and she finished in the top 20 for long jump. Abby finished on the college's record list as a top 5 performer for all 3 of her events. And after graduating a year early with highest honors in marketing and summa cum laude, Abby now works as a SEO specialist for Merkle Incorporated. Abby, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Shay. Really appreciate you just having me. I know this is a big day for everyone, so I just want to congratulate each and every one of you just for signing your letter of intent to play a sport at the next level. So really, it's an extreme honor, whether it's D1, D2, or D3, you all should be extremely proud of that. And I know, as Christian said, it's a whole nother world playing college sport, but it's definitely worth it. I know I went to a D3 school, it was small, but I think playing college sport definitely provided that structure that a lot of the students at college didn't have. So that's something I think you all can really look forward to. Also, just playing sports, you have a community of teammates around you, and also being at a smaller school, I know if like the football team, baseball team, softball, track and field, we're all very close, just being athletes. So you have a lot of people behind your back. And then also the CV alum, of course, we're all extremely proud of you and have you back the rest of the way. In terms of, what to look forward to and just a bit of advice, if I could leave you with one, I think, main takeaway today, it would just be to work extremely hard and find your true reason for what you're doing. I know track and field, it's a long season. It's August to May. And then the off season, I know Shay prepared us very well, but you have to be preparing for that August as soon as you get back. So making sure you're working hard, as Christian said, don't be a pushy, make sure you're pushing other people, just be a leader on the team. Even if you're not a captain, just step up. And then also just finding your true reason. I know for myself, that was my family. There were some meets I jumped extremely well, qualified, get to the championship meet, did well, but there's other meets. My parents would come watch me and I'd foul every single jump. It would be like the worst meet ever, but having that reason that would push me, knowing my brothers, they were so competitive, they'd always push me. And then even like my cousin, she had to drop out of college because of, head injuries. So that kind of pushed me to know I'm doing something that other people can't do. So if I could just leave you with anything, it'd be, just find your reason, just grind out in college. You're all going to do amazing. And yeah, super proud of everyone. Congratulations on this special day.
Thanks, Abby. Our last alumni is the one and only Tyler Wilps. He grew up in Oakdale, family of 6. All 3 brothers wrestled at the University of Pittsburgh. At CV, he was a multi-sport athlete. He was a 4-year letter winner in wrestling, 3-year in football, 2-year letter winner for boys tennis, and 1-year letter winner in track. After high school, he did pursue wrestling at the University of Pittsburgh. He was a 2-time Division I All-American, an NCAA finalist in 2015, 2-time ACC champion, ACC top male scholar athlete in 2015, and he was elected their team captain his final 2 years. He is also engraved in stone behind the Cathedral of Learning as top male athlete of the 2015 class at the University of Pittsburgh. After college, he did coach there for a year as an assistant coach. And then the following year, he matriculated into medical school at Temple University in Philadelphia. Currently, he's in his last semester there, and he is pursuing a residency in orthopedics. Ty, you're up.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction. It's kind of humbling and an honor to be on here, to see everybody, some familiar faces, some faces that I don't know as well. But again, just kind of echoing what's been said by Abby and Christian, just congratulations. Put a lot of hard work in, you made it here. But I want to emphasize that this is really just a stepping stone. After you get past this, you're really starting from square one, and you're going to have a blank slate. And that can be kind of daunting, but that can also be really exciting, because you can choose to go 2 directions with that. And one of the things that I want to emphasize for you guys is that really you can achieve whatever you want. And in order to do that, I encourage you to set really high goals. And in doing that, sometimes it's scary. There's like a fine line between setting goals that are delusional and setting goals that are really high that maybe you can achieve. For example, if I was like, I want to go to the moon, and I said, I'm going to fly to the moon right now, maybe that's a little bit delusional. Like, Tyler, you can't fly. You're not Superman. You can't fly to the moon. But if I know that that's what I want to do, and I take every step of the way to do that, and I study astrophysics in college, and I become an astronaut, and I go to the moon, look at that, So I really encourage you to believe that you can accomplish great things, because really that's you have to put the cart before the horse a little bit. If you don't believe that you can do something, then you're not going to take the steps along the way to achieve that. So going into college and this blank slate that you have, use it. Think about what you want to achieve, whether that's making your team, becoming a conference champion, becoming a national champion, whatever goals that you have, set them, and then let your actions fall into place behind you. So that's really my number one piece of advice, and everything else that's been said, I echo it completely. With school, just that was really great and practical advice from Christian about getting your schoolwork done. That you're going to have to be balancing some things. You're used to that. So get what you need done so that you can train and reach your goals. So again, thanks for having me. Same as Christian. If you have any questions, you can get my number from Shay, reach out. I'm happy to talk to you guys. And again, just congratulations. We're really proud of you.
Thank you, Tyler, and Christian and Abby. I greatly appreciate it. I've never really had the opportunity to meet you, as I'm pretty fresh to the CV world here, coming in last October. but I truly appreciate your accomplishments here and when you were at the collegiate level, and wish you well the rest of the way. And again, our sincerest thanks for joining us today and sharing a little bit of insight for our next group of student athletes that will be moving on and taking on the challenges of college athletics. So again, thank you very much, and all the best to you, and stay healthy. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
What we'd like to do now is sort of a roll call, if you will. I think it's a great opportunity for you to see, not just in the gallery view, but to hear what your contemporaries are going to be doing. We have 16 student athletes that are going to have already decided to play, that are either on this call or maybe weren't able to be here this evening, but that are already committed and know where they're going to go. That's half the battle in and of itself. College choices are very difficult. Sometimes you don't get exactly where you wanted, but sometimes that's the best thing for you, because you don't know exactly where you're going to land in life, and some things happen for a reason. And a lot of times it comes down to, maybe I'm not at the school I thought I wanted to be at, but maybe I'm where I need to be and where I'm going to play. And the one thing that I've learned through my experiences and my experience with my children is that, you don't always know what you think you know in that regard. So again, we're going to do a little roll call here of sorts. You can wave, you can unmute and hoot and holler if you want, but we're going to go through and I'm going to announce your name and the school you're going to. And then after we go through the list, we'll give each one of you an opportunity, if you would like it, to go ahead and speak a little bit. Give your thanks, do what you would like to do. So I'm going to go through the list, so bear with me for a second. First up is Anthony Cholera, West Liberty. Jordan Demas, West Liberty. Donovan O'Malley, Fairmont State. Romello Sanford, Wheeling. Joe McCabe, Teal College. Abby Copeland, Pitt Greensburg. Morgan Montani, Washington and Jefferson. Honora Armfield, Carnegie Mellon University. Kate Pipolo, Seton Hill. Eric Tagg, Baldwin Wallace. Eric's actually in the pool right now, so we wish him well. Jenna Bonesteel, Waynesburg. Ryan Sharp, La Roche. Nate Bush, West Virginia Wesleyan. Garrett Olison, Penn State Altoona. Will Kitchington, Junietta. And Dave Evangelista, Westminster. Now, a lot of you all know each other, and we have several different sports. We have football players, volleyball, girls soccer, cross country, swimming, softball, baseball, boys lacrosse. You're all represented across the board. And again, congratulations to you. What we would like to do to keep the program moving along, so to speak, is to give you an opportunity. You have coaches on this call that you've been with, some of you 4 years, maybe some of you longer, and give you an opportunity. You're with your parents, you're with your family, whoever you're with right now. I'll just go through. I'll say your name. If you'd like to say a few words, please do so. If you don't, that's okay as well, and we'll move on to the next person. So I'm going to go right back through that list. So Anthony Cholera, you're up.
First off, I'd like to thank all my coaches for pushing me since the time I stepped into the locker room for the first time. Coach Canals came when I was a freshman. Our whole grade bought in, and it paid off a lot. I'd like to thank my family for always pushing me to be the best person I can be and the best football player. And that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Congratulations, Anthony. Great job. Next up is Jordan Demas. Is Jordan on the call?
No.
Donovan O'Malley.
I just wanted to thank my coaches, players, and my family for making me a better person and player. Thank you.
Thanks, Donovan. Joe McCabe.
I want to thank all my coaches, family members, and friends for pushing me through the hard times that I've had, and my family for going through all the long hours that they've didn't have to go through but did. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Congratulations. Abby Copeland. Unmute, Abby. There you go.
I'd like to thank my family, my coaches, and most of all my teammates for pushing me to get better every practice, every game. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Coach Amanda for saving our volleyball team and believing in me and helping me through the whole college recruitment process.
Thank you, Abby. Congratulations. Morgan Montani.
I just want to thank Coach Zach. I don't think he's on here tonight, but he's really helped me through this whole process. And Shay, thank you for taking all of us in and like helping us grow as people. Mom and Dad, thank you for everything. And my family and friends, thank you for pushing me.
Thank you, Morgan. Congratulations. Honora.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here, and I want to congratulate all of my fellow peers on all of their accomplishments, and I can't wait to see everything that you do in the future. I really want to thank all of my CV soccer family, all of my coaches and the athletic trainers, and Shay, of course. Thank you for all of your help throughout this entire process, and Coach Zach and Hannah and Sam, you guys have been with me since the very beginning and have helped me out a lot. I also want to thank the entire CV community, all of my teachers and all the staff, and everyone has always been nothing but supportive towards me and has encouraged me to, chase all my dreams. And I want to thank all of my family, my friends. My parents have been such a great inspiration to me, and I'm really excited to see what will happen in the future. So thank you.
Thank you, Honora. Congratulations. Kate.
I just want to thank my family and my friends and Coach Poe. She really did the most for me. I've had the greatest team and been involved in the greatest organization, and I really think that I hit the jackpot with the people I have in my life. And I'm really grateful for everyone that supported me.
Thank you, Kate. Congratulations. Jenna.
Hi, I would like to thank my family and my teammates and my coaches for this opportunity, and especially my high school coach, Chris Lloyd, and my father, Joe. And I wouldn't be here without them for this opportunity, and I'm very thankful for them.
Thank you, Jenna. Congratulations. Ryan Sharp.
I want to thank my coaches, my family, my friends, especially Coach Carnes for pushing me through everything. Shay for taping me up in every injury, and then AC for pushing me behind the plate and on the mound. So thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Congratulations. Nate Bush. Garrett, I see you up there. Garrett Ollison.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank my family and all my coaches, especially Coach Carnes. My first year, sophomore year, was a little bit of a struggle, but we grew as a team that year and then lost our junior year, but looking forward to seeing what's going to happen this year. I think we're going to have a really good team. Also want to thank all the athletic trainers and also Shay for making us stronger in the weight room.
Thanks, Garrett. Congratulations. Will Kitchington.
I'd just like to thank all my coaches and the athletic trainers. Our seasons wouldn't happen without you guys. And then, of course, Coach Carnes for always pushing us and the team. And then, of course, my parents for always being my number one supporters and taking me to games and everything. And I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. And all my other peers, congratulations. And I hope you guys do great things.
Thanks, Will. Sounds like someone's out there coaching right now, so hit a mute button if you can hear me. And last but not least, Dave Evangelista.
Hi, this is exciting to be here. I want to thank my friends, family, teachers, athletic trainers, and coaches, like everyone who's helped me through high school, grade school, sports, and excited to start my next chapter. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dave, and congratulations. What we're going to do now, folks, is we're going to turn the tables a little bit, and coaches that are on the call, we'll kind of do a roll call. I will preface it's not a roast, so if there's any, dirty details that you wanted to finally get off your chest about a few of these young individuals, maybe do that on your own. I'm just kidding, but I know you've spent a lot of time with these athletes. The reality is you spend sometimes more time with them than the people in their households. And it's not a knock on the parents, but you spend a lot of time with these kids and you treat them like your own. So I know you have a vested interest in them, and I know you're very proud of them just as their parents are today. Now we are recording this, and we're recording it for posterity so that we can share this with you. You can have this as a memento. And it is a very, if you're looking at the gallery view, it's a very weird Brady Bunch moment if you're old enough to know who Brady Bunch is. But we'll give the opportunity for any coach to go through. I wrote down some of the head coaches on the call. I also see Coach Kirby on. So Coach Canals, if you have anything you'd like to say, and then if anyone else does on the football side, just go ahead and jump in, and then we'll move on from there.
Yeah, I'd first like to start by thanking all the coaches on my staff and all the coaches in CV Athletics for committing the time to make all these student athletes better. Congratulations to all the athletes from all the teams. Right now, we have 5 guys that have already committed and a few more coming in. And I'd also like to thank this group of seniors for changing the culture of Chartiers Valley football through their commitment, hard work, and dedication, and also their work in the classroom, because opportunities like this aren't possible if you're just a good athlete. So thank you to all the trainers and people that support these young men and women throughout the year. And grateful to coach these young men every day. And I know my staff feels the same way.
Thanks, Coach. Much appreciated. Coach Kirby, or anyone else on the call from the football staff? Some folks I can't tell because it's just it says iPhone, so I apologize if I don't know if you're on it. So just go ahead and holler in if you'd like to say something briefly or have a few words to say.
Yeah, I just want to say a quick congratulations to all of our student athletes. Really proud of all you guys. It was awesome to see the alumni come back too. I don't know if they're still on the call. Good luck with all you're working toward. Good luck as you move into college. And as I think it was Christian Kuntz said, it's a stepping stone. No, that was Tyler Wilps. It's a stepping stone. So take advantage of it. Do your very best while you're out there. And just for posterity's sake, my shiny head is nicer than Coach Gavlik's shiny head.
Thanks, Coach Kirby. Anyone else on the football side?
All there.
All right, Coach Burgess, girls volleyball. Any words of wisdom for these young athletes?
I just wanted to say a little bit to shout out to Abby. I wanted to say I had a pleasure of coaching her for 3 years. She is caring, dedicated, and persistent on and off the court. I know athletes, you guys have been working very hard, like the other coaches said, in school and in the gym. Abby is so persistent that I actually named a juror after her because she's so dedicated on achieving the perfect pass. I can't explain enough how much I love having Abby on the team. Not only is she a great athlete, but she truly cares about everyone. I know she'll go far in life. I'm sad to see her graduate, but I know it's a game for Pitt Greensburg. I'm very proud of the young woman she has become, and I just want to say congrats to all the athletes.
Thanks, Coach. Very well said. Coach Poe, cross country and track.
Just want to thank all the athletic staff that's here tonight, all the athletes. Congratulations. I have the great pleasure of coaching Kate Pipolo for the last 4 years. Also got to see her in the middle school program. She has done an incredible job. Just to give you a small understanding how far Kate has come, her freshman year, she was out because with her friends and parents pushed her to try running, and she went from a social runner to one of the best runners that we've had at Chartiers Valley. She finished 11th at the WPL championship this year. helped our team place third, which is the highest our team has ever placed at the WPL championship meet. And she is a leader that everybody has followed and become a better program because of Kate. I know she's going to do incredible things at Seton Hill, and it has really been a pleasure coaching her and watching her progress throughout the last 4 years. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thanks, Coach Poe. Coach Lloyd, softball.
Yeah, I want to thank you and Shay for putting this together. I also want to tell all the athletes congratulations, and Jenna, congratulations to you. You're going to do great at Waynesburg next year. I look for you to help the team this year and be our #1 pitcher.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Carnes.
Hi, everyone. I want to thank the athletic department for putting this, and Shay and the athletic trainers for putting this together for everyone tonight. I think this was really important to do. I want to congratulate the guys that I have: Garrett, Ryan, Will, and Nate. These 4 guys are going to play baseball. They're going to have this is really a stepping stone. What Tyler Wilp said. I don't know if I could give better advice than what Tyler Wilp said. I think you really have to take his advice to heart and understand that you need to set goals for yourself moving forward. And that's for all the athletes. I'm so proud being a CV alumni myself, being, teaching here for the last 22 years, coaching for 23 years. I've got to see a lot of kids go through. We faced unique challenges this year. We faced unique challenges with COVID. And every single one of you has overcome those challenges. And I think that's important to note. It's exciting for us coaches to have you on their team. People that can persevere through these kinds of moments. Again, I don't want to forget, one thing I wanted to mention is Anthony also plays baseball for us. And he's going to play football at West Lib. So shout out to Anthony. But congratulations to all these guys: Garrett, Ryan, Will, Nate, AC. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. I know I'm looking forward to a great baseball season this spring, and we're excited to get started. As a matter of fact, we've been started, but I'm excited for these guys and to hear back from them in the future. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Much appreciated. Is Coach Dahm on from boys lacrosse? Okay. He said he might be working, so I'm not sure if he was able to jump on. And Shay, any final thoughts on any of our athletes or all of our athletes? Anything that you would like to add?
Well, Coach Zach could not be on the call this evening. He is actually coaching club soccer. So I did tell him I would say a few words about his girls, Honora and Mo. And if you've watched them play soccer, you know how talented they are on a soccer field. So I don't really think I need to touch base much on that. But they are quite possibly one of the most beautiful women inside and out that I've had the privilege of working with. This world is a better place because these 2 young women are in it. So I thank them both for their commitment to the last 4 years, and I wish them both luck. And to all of these kids, I couldn't be more proud of you. A lot of times I take on kind of a role as like a second mom at the high school for a lot of you. And I feel like I'm graduating so many of you. The world is going to look different without you in it at Char Valley. But go do big things, make us so proud, and know we love you. And if there is ever a moment you need us, we are right here for you.
Thanks, Shay. If anyone had Shay crying at 6:35, you won the bingo. We'll claim your prize in the athletic office tomorrow. It is National Women and Girls Sports Day, Shay, if anyone else didn't know that. So I think it's very appropriate that we have so many young ladies represented here on this call. I think that shows growth. I joked with someone the other day that, I wasn't around, but some people might have been when girls basketball was 5 on a side and they weren't allowed to cross the court. So I know that dates me a little bit as far as knowing history, but thank goodness we've gone a long way in that regards. what I would like to do now, and I kind of alluded to it in our email, is what I would like to do is something that we don't usually do on a Zoom call. I'm going to ask, when I ask for it, I'm going to ask everyone to unmute themselves. That might be a Zoom first, because usually it's the polar opposite, that nobody wants to hear someone chewing or calling on a phone or a dog barking. But we're going to do a little bit of a countdown and more of a ceremonial signing of your papers. So if you are actually one of our student athletes, we're going to see your acting abilities right now. But we also want to give you a round of applause and cheer for you, because it's hard to do that virtually, but I think we can do it. So, what I would like to do is if everybody can unmute their mics now, let's do that so we can do it all at one time. There will be a little bit of feedback for right now. What I'll do is we're going to just cut down from 3. And then when I get to 1, you guys go ahead and sign, and we're going to give you all a big cheer. Okay, so let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's hear it for them. Congratulations. It's kind of like New Year's Eve.
Good job, fellas. Good job. Good job.
We're awesome folks here. Let's let them hear, folks, for a little while. Congratulations. Okay, Shay, do your magic and now mute everyone if you can remember how to do it. Did we practice that, I think?
Oh man, give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
It's no problem.
Okay, I think we're all back to being silent. And really at this point, folks, again, it's just more of a wrap up and a thank you. Thanks to Eleanor Bailey from the Almanac for being on the call and supporting CV athletes the way she does and gives us the exposure and probably in essence helped you, because articles in the paper get you seen by coaches. So that does definitely help and support our program. I know Michaela Duckstein is on from the central office, and we're going to try to work some magic here and take some photos off of this recording and post some of the photos, so to speak, of this. And, I'll just give you my final thought before we sign off. And again, thank you. 16 folks today is quite an accomplishment for the athletic department, and I take no credit for that. That's our coaches, that's our athletic trainers, that's our strength and conditioning coaches, and that's you. You're the ones that do it. Athletic departments, school districts are only as strong as the people that are a part of it. And I think that me being here for a year definitely shows me that there is, a strong bond here and a strong commitment. So that's another congratulatory to you. We had alluded to it before, and I will reiterate it again, that when the weather breaks, and it will break eventually, despite old Punxsutawney Phil, that we will try to do something again outdoors when the weather breaks. We are still involved in everything that's been going on, like it or not, with COVID and the pandemic. And it makes you have to adjust. It makes you have to persevere. And I think athletes probably better than anyone have the ability to do that. And I think you've shown that. I mean, some of you folks that are spring athletes, you've reached a college commitment without having a junior year, and that speaks volumes. And for all of you, there's a lot of things that have changed with the NCAA. They've given a lot of NCAA athletes additional years of participation. That changes a lot of things for the 2021 class and going forward. So again, you've already achieved that goal. So take a hold of it. Don't let it go. Continue to earn your opportunities. Continue to grow as people. And we look forward to following you when we see the college sections of the newspapers and things like that now to see how you're doing. For those of you still in winter sports or, again, the spring sports, good luck. We're going to finish. We're going to finish strong. We will have seasons. We don't know what they'll look like. We never do this year, but we will do the best and we'll continue on. So I thank you for being here. I thank you for taking the time this evening to be a part of this. Be proud of yourselves. Thank your parents, like everyone has said. You don't realize how much they do for you until it's gone. I found a quote for parents that I've tried to live by here for the last few years and it says that one day you're going to wake up and there's going to be no one to take to practice. And for your parents, that's coming soon. It really is. So it's something to reflect on, and it's also something for you to realize what they do for you. And whenever you can, just thank them. All right, folks, have a good night. I appreciate it. And we'll see you all very soon. Okay? Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.